Lori, aka Shorty Lori, aka It's Just Lori, and welcome back to my channel. It is time for another Minnie Mouse review, and I'm so excited to be back. It's August, and I'm showing you the June one, and why is that? Is because there's some craziness going on. Okay, so the reason that I am showing you the June Minnie Mouse in August is mostly because I do not live in the UK, I live in the US. And two, it's because Shop Disney website is crazy. If you guys watched my other videos, or if you collect the Minnie Mouses, or even do any of the collections on Shop Disney, you know that going on that website is insane. It's just crazy, it's heart-wrenching, it's just, you don't know what's gonna happen, you don't know if the website's gonna crash, you don't know if you're gonna get it. It's some hoopla weirdness. So in June, when the Minnie Mouse was supposed to come out, a week before it was supposed to come out, we actually got a thing on Shop Disney that said Minnie Mouse is gone for summer, she's going on summer vacation. And we're all like, what? And that is all we heard till about the end of July. And that was for this Minnie Mouse. It was weird. I totally get why they did it, because the way that when COVID started, they all did it, all the collections on Shop Disney, and the way that it was going now with Shop Disney online, it was just not okay. Like, Disney's a $1 billion even, I think, company, and that website was just not okay, and it was such a terrible system to actually get these to be sold. And so I'm glad that they stopped it to try to think of a new way. And so the way that they actually chose was called a merch pass. So Shop Disney, they stopped all their collections. They even stopped the castle collection. If you guys collect those, they're castle pins. They're super awesome. I started collecting them, but the thing is they did them every other month. So they even stopped the next month one, which was the Arendelle castle. So they didn't give us any info of that till July too. So the way, so we heard about Merch Pass first with the Arendelle castle. So basically what it means is that they, it's like a lottery. So you submit, if you have a Disney account, you submit an entry online, and then I think like 2 or 3 days later, if you were picked, you will get an email saying you were picked, and then you can actually buy it. It's super awesome, but only if you get picked. So I did it for the Arendelle castle, and I did not get picked at all, and I thought I was gone for, never gonna get it. But then 5 days later, they actually released it online, just normal. And I think they did that is because, so what happens with the lottery, if you're picked, you get an email. But you only have, I think, 2 days to buy it. So after those 2 days, you lost your chance, you can't get it. So what happened is, I think that the people that did not buy them, like they got the email and just decided not to get it, they released on Shop Disney. So they released the rest of the inventory on Shop Disney. And that happened about 5 days after the actual lottery, which is really sweet. So I actually did end up getting it, but I did it the original way with just buying it. And so then after they, I think, tested it out with the Frozen Castle, they did it with the Minnie Mouse. And so the Minnie Mouse, I think, was on July, I want to say July 30th. I think July 30th is when you were released, when you could do your entries. It was at the end of July. I remember that. It was at the very end of July. And so I actually submitted an entry, and I actually had my aunt submit an entry just to like make my chances better. And then a couple days later, they told us the winners. So I was actually very, very fortunate of being picked to get the Minnie Mouse. And so I had 2 days to buy it, but I just bought it right away because I was like, I don't know if I'll forget, which I usually would, or something. So so my email literally just said, hey, you were picked for the Merch Pass, and then with the Merch Pass too, you go on the Shop Disney and you pick the items you want, and you only get 1 entry per like account. And so with that, I picked the pins and the plush. So I was only picked for the plush, and it told me, hey, you were just picked for the plush. And then when you signed in on your Shop Disney account, you got it. So I was very, very fortunate of getting the plush, but I wasn't gonna get the pins. And so I was like, okay, I'll wait, because they did with the Arendelle pins. 5 days later, they released the remaining quantities on the Shop Disney website, and I'll just get it that way. Well, this was way different than the Arendelle. So a few days later, my aunt actually texted me, the one that did the other account. She got picked for the pins. And in her email, it said, hey, we had so much leftover quantities that we were doing a second round of the lottery. So if you were picked the first round, you got whatever you were picked for. And then they did another lottery for the people that didn't get picked, and you guys got to pick something. And so my aunt was actually picked for the pins. So it worked out really, really nice for me. The problem is, if you don't get picked, you don't get picked. Like, you don't even get a chance to buy it unless they release it back on Shop Disney, or if you buy it from resale value, which usually everyone asks for way more than what it's worth, or you see if someone will trade you. So I was very fortunate to get both. And so far I actually have not been on Shop Disney and I haven't seen them re-release it. So I'm wondering if they were just going to do like rounds after the inventory like they did with my aunt. I'm not sure. They might still be releasing it and waiting. I don't know. But it was a very interesting way. So my tip, if you guys do the merch pass, try to get as many people as you can to make an account so that you get another chance of getting it. Because I wouldn't have gotten those pins without my aunt. And my friends, they actually were not picked. So they didn't even get it. So my advice for you is try to get other people to do it. But there's also a thing about that. So I follow a Disney pin trading page, and with the Arendelle pins, I think it was like a husband and a wife, they both got picked to get the pin. But then they got an email saying, hey, you were canceled from the drawing because you guys live in the same household. Which I thought was very weird, because I'm like, what if they're two different people and they just happen to live in the same house? But they were actually canceled. So if you do an account with another person, and I would say try to change the address or try to do something different. Like, my aunt lives in Oklahoma, so there was no way that they would have known that it was for me. But when she shipped it, they did let it ship to my house. So, or you can put another address, because when you ship it, it asks for a different address. That's my tip. So don't put the same address on your initial account, or you will not be getting it. But yes, that merch pass, it's interesting. Like, I think it's much better than the old way, but at the same time, it kind of sucks if you don't get picked. And it's random lottery. Like, I don't think there's a specific way they pick people. I think they just pick people. I was just very fortunate of getting one. And also with the Minnie Mouse, this Minnie Mouse was a whole like new first for me. So I ordered it, and I think I ordered it on July 30th, and I think the drawing was July 27th. I think those were the days. So when I got picked for it, or not when I got picked for it, when I paid for it, I actually never got a shipping confirmation at all. Like, I never got anything saying, hey, it was shipped. The only email I got was the order confirmation, and I was actually scared for a while that like something happened and I just wasn't gonna get it. But I actually got it yesterday. No shipping, no nothing. I had no idea I was getting it. And the most crazy part is, if you order the Minnie Mouses, you guys may have noticed that they put them in a bag, which I don't know who was like, hey, let's put a collectible stuffed animal in a bag. Like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, no. Like, I'm a big collector. You don't ship things in a bag. You ship them in a box. And so when I got it yesterday, it was shipped in a box. What? They actually knew how to ship something? It was insane. I was very grateful that it was shipped in a box and very surprised that it came in, but I'm super glad to have it. And since we are so behind in the Minnie Mouses, so like I said, this is the June one, and the UK has already gotten their June, July, and then like I said, they're gonna get their August one very soon. They've actually released all the pictures for them too, and they actually, I think it had to been this morning, they already said that they were gonna be doing merch passes for the July one and the August one. And so the July one, I think, will be released, I want to say it was August 18th. Or no, it was August 11th. August 11th, they were going to release the July one, which is King Arthur's Carousel, which is this one. She's very pale looking, but we'll get into the looks later. And then the August 18th one, which is Big Thunder Mountain, which is this one. Beautiful color scheme. Anyway, so it's a very short span of them being released, and I honestly think that's because we're behind. And then also, I went on the UK website, and they are still doing it the normal way. I don't know if maybe the UK people just don't have that much busy bots on their website, but they're releasing it normally. So they get to pick however they want to buy it, just pay it. But they are going to keep doing the merch pass for at least the next two ones. And with that, they're actually not doing them in the store. I'm not sure if it's for the remainder of the collection, but for the time being, they're not doing them in the store because of COVID. I do know that Disney stores are opening up. Mine just opened a couple weeks ago, but they are not doing any limited edition and any collection releases at the stores anymore. It's specifically online, and so for now, it looks like they will be doing merch passes for them. So I hopefully can get them. But enough said about all the merch past mumbo jumbo. Let's get into looking at the Minnie. Think of a wonderful thought, any merry little thought. Think of Christmas, think of snow, think of sleigh bells, off you go like reindeer in the sky. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. It's the June Minnie Mouse Peter Pan's flight, aka Peter Pan. She is beautiful. I love this color scheme so very much. All the blues, just good job, Disney, good job. She is just very awesome. The first thing I do want to say about her though is she is very light. Super light and super soft. I actually thought she was smaller than the other ones and I compared them. She's not. She's the same size, but she's very soft. And I think the reason is because the Darling children, when they go to Neverland, they're in their pajamas and they're all comfy. So obviously Minnie Mouse is gonna be all soft and comfy, and that's why she's all soft and cute. Like, she's very cuddly. So she definitely feels like more like a stuffed animal than an actual collectible. She's beautiful. The first thing before we actually get into her, as you guys know, she does have a tail. She has a tail, guys. So Disney, you're doing good so far. It's just that Mad Tea Party one that got you. So honestly, my favorite thing about Minnie Mouse though is her ears. I think this is like the cutest little touch ever. So she has her bow, which I think is super simple, super clean, and it has Hook's ship on it, but it has the second star to the right. That's so magical. Like, I just think that is like the cutest touch ever. She has like a starry pattern all over her, but then she has like the two big stars and the second star to the right, straight down till morning. That's such a great touch. That's probably my favorite part of this whole Minnie Mouse. I just love it. And so then we get to the dress. And her dress fabric is actually very like pajama-y feeling. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like the fluffy pajamas, it's like the silky, very lightweight pajamas. And you have to be lightweight if you're gonna fly, just saying. So she has star patterns all over it and these little floofy sleeves. And then on the dress right here, sorry, I'm looking at my camera, is Peter Pan and the Darling children. So we have John, Michael, and Wendy, Peter Pan, and Tinkerbell, and they're flying over London. And then Big Ben is right there. Let's see if you can get it. There you go. There's Big Ben. And all the Darling children. So I think that's just such a cute little touch. And then all around is the London skyline. Super cute. And then on the back, which I thought was an awesome, also nice touch, is the little bow. Just a cute little bow to add a little bit of prettiness on the back. She's just cute. And then her shoes are just a blue one. And then on the bottom, it does say Minnie Mouse, the main attraction, 6 out of 12. Super great. And then she does have her tag on her hand. So I will read it for you guys because I have started to read them now. All you need is faith, trust, and a little bit of pixie dust. Prepare to soar across the London skies and off to Neverland. Peter Pan on the opening day of Disneyland. Peter Pan is an attraction that launched on the opening day of Disneyland Park, July 17th, 1955, in the Fantasyland area. It gives guests the feeling of traveling to a faraway place where you can stay young forever. You really do feel young. This is just really, I just love it. And like she said, she's very lightweight, which I actually love. And I think every little detail on here was great. And then her face is actually like a light blue. So all her outfit is basically blue or light blue. The only thing that's white really is the stars on her skin. Oh, hang on, a little thing on her. The stars on her skin and then just a little cloud up here. Everything else is blue and light blue. It's super magical, super nighttime feeling. She is just very cute. I think this is probably one of my top ones. As I imagine for a lot of people, it is one of their top ones. It's just really, I just love her. Disney's getting better and better each time. So I will give you another look at her dress. And then also her dress is 2 layers. So this one layer is the stars, if you guys can see. And then the bottom is more of the skyline. And you can see more of Big Ben right here. There we go. That's just cute. And this is actually the first time that they've actually done like characters on the dress. None of the other ones have characters on the dress. This is the first one. And this is honestly the only second one that has a design on the ear besides just the normal skin color. The other one was the Small World one. Disney, you did good. And this was such a great magical feeling that I've had. With Disney being closed, it honestly has made me like a little bit sad, and so this was such a great little piece of Disney, and it's even like a little hidden Mickey. It's a hidden star. Just, she's so magical. I love her. One more thing I just noticed about this Minnie Mouse, it's not that big a deal because I'm not playing with her and I'm not cuddling with her, but I don't know if you guys can notice on the camera or not, but I was just looking at her waiting for my camera to cool down, and these little star things are actually coming off, and it's just on this part, but they're starting to like come off. So if you guys do get this Minnie Mouse, please be careful and do not try to pick at it or anything, because they are starting to fall off, which is very odd because I just got it yesterday and I've literally just it's been sitting on my bed, and then I came out here to film. So please, please, please do be careful. You might want to put her in a cool place so they don't peel off from the heat, but they are indeed pulling off. So I'm very, very sorry about that, guys. But she still is cute. I will still give her that. But I just wanted to let you guys know, if you guys get her, I have the same problem with it peeling off. Before I officially end this video, I do want to point out the next one, which is King Arthur's Carousel. So looking at it, I think it's okay. It's like the Small World one. It's okay. Her skin is very, very pale, but I do like the gold accents, and then on the dress, it looks like there's like sash parts over the actual skirt part, which is still really, really cute. So I'm super excited to see it in person. But that is the next one, and let's hope I get it. I really, really do hope I get it, because it sucks to not have all the collection, and I really don't want to go through all that mayhem of trying to figure out how to get it. So that was Minnie Mouse, guys. The super cute, beautifully color schemed Peter Pan Minnie Mouse, and I definitely think this one is probably going to be a lot of people's favorites. The ride is actually super, super popular. Without a fast pass or anything, you're looking at maybe an hour wait to get on that ride. So I have no doubt that this is probably a lot of people's favorites. Peter Pan is just a very good classic, and it really does make you feel young. I think Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust is probably one of my favorite quotes. I even have it tattooed on my arm right there. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. It's such a magical feeling, and Neverland really does make you feel like you could be a kid again, just like how Disneyland always makes me feel like I can be a kid. It's just magical. So I am so very, very thankful for getting it, and I really hope you guys who did get it are very thankful that you got them, and for the people who did not get them, I sincerely hope you guys get one, because this one is one of the most beautiful ones. I think right now it goes Peter Pan. This one is my second favorite so far. She is just gorgeous. Like, it's so magical, guys, and it's so pretty, and I didn't think I would love this one as much, and it's just go Disney. Go Disney, that's all I can say. So I really do hope you guys did enjoy my video. I really hope you guys are doing good and safe right now as well. COVID is still very much around. Disneyland is very much closed. Disney World is open though, but not Disneyland, and Disneyland is my home park, and that's what I most want to go to right now is Disneyland. But pretty much everything is going as good as it can be. I still have to wear a face mask. You guys all still have to wear a face mask. COVID's still here, but little things like this actually help me get through COVID. So I really hope you guys have something to help you get through COVID. You just gotta have something, you know. I really, really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comment below, and I will hopefully very, very soon be doing another Minnie Mouse video with the King Arthur's Carousel. Fingers crossed to you and to everyone, to me. Let's just all hope we can get the next one, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!